Today I'm going to be trying to build the best $350 gaming PC in 2022. The parts used are from my local market, but you can find like similar deals online. Also, I'm challenging you guys to challenge me to reply to every comment down below, so go ahead. The base of the system is a GPU, and it is by far one of the best deals I've gotten all year. It is the MSI GTX 1060 3GB version, and I picked it up for an insane price of $50, and they sell on eBay for around $175, so that should show you how much of a good deal it actually was. So we have the GPU, but we still need a CPU. Last night, I found this deal on my local market for a Ryzen 5 1600. They had it listed for 50 bucks, but I'm not completely sure if I'm getting it. We're supposed to meet up later tonight. While I'm waiting to see if I'm still meeting up with the person to buy that CPU, let's talk about the other parts. The motherboard I'm gonna be using is an ITX board because I'm gonna be doing an ITX build. It is the ASRock Fatality B450 Gaming, and I wanna give huge thank you to Shane once again for sending this out to me. Like I said, it's an ITX board. It has a pretty nice rear I/O with a Type-C port, onboard Wi-Fi, and it has one M.2 slot, and most importantly, it came with the I/O shield. The RAM is an XPG kit that I found on Mercari for around $50. It is a 2x8GB set clocked at 3200 MHz. 16GB is almost perfect for this build, and 3200 MHz is a perfect speed for Ryzen. We don't have the storage yet, but it is coming on Amazon along with the RGB fans. Oh, deal secured. We are on our way to pick up that Ryzen 5.
Do you mind too?
No, I got it. How long did you use it for?
About a year.
Okay.
And then I upgraded because I upgraded.
Ooh, CPU secured. Now let's go home and see if it works. Hopefully it does. Yo guys, just getting home. Let's test out those parts. Actually, the PC is already done, and yes, it works. The footage just got lost, so smash like if you're enjoying the video, and let's continue. Now that we have the storage and the Vetro RGB fans, let's take apart my old ITX rig so we can reuse the case. The case I'm using is a Cooler Master NR200P. It's an ITX case with extremely good airflow. And overall, it's a pretty solid case, and it's like around $120 brand new. Has an option to vertically mount GPU, tempered glass side panel, or a vented one. It will be linked down below with everything else. Okay, I literally just finished this PC build. I'm plugging it in right now. And first glance, it looks pretty clean. And honestly, it took a long time, but that's just because it's an ITX and it's really compact. And I was really like tedious about the cables and I didn't want them everywhere, so I tried my best to cable management. But anyways, let's turn it on. Oh yeah. How well, you guys can't see shit. Anyways, I think it turned out great. By far, this is one of my favorite PC builds I've done all year. I just really love the small footprint of it and how compact it is. And those Vetro RGB fans are honestly a pretty good value for the money. With that being said, I feel like playing some games on it. Before we test some games out, keep in mind I did apply fresh thermal paste to the CPU and GPU, so they do have their best chance. Of course, we loaded up some good old Apex Legends. Swing by Twitch and watch me play Apex sometimes. I go live like every so often. I played in 1080p with competitive settings because you know I'm a sweat. It got a pretty nice average of 92 FPS. Good. Next game up is Fortnite, and well, you can probably guess that ran like butter. I utilized performance mode because why wouldn't you? I also tested with DirectX 11 and basically low settings minus view distance. Performance mode scored an average FPS of 159 and DirectX 11 scored an average FPS of 135. I remember when Cold War came out and I was like super excited to play it, and of course I bought it and I played it for a good amount of time and then I kind of just stopped. So let's test some Cold War. I was running through the lobbies at 1080p with low to medium settings and we racked up a pretty impressive kill to death ratio along with an average FPS of around 91. We also managed to score ourselves a play of the game clip, so I would say that was a win in my books. And we won the match.
Drop them.
Enemy spy planted down.
With all the testing out of the way, let's talk about the total price for this build. My total cost was just around $351 and I think like 35 cents. And the parts list is super fire. I would say an underrated deal in my opinion is the power supply. First of all, it's SFX. Second of all, it's a pretty solid, good quality power supply from Seasonic. And I only pay like $20 for it. Like I said earlier, everything will be linked down below and they are affiliate links, so they do help me out. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video or found it informative in any way, shape, or form, then smash a like. Also, subscribe if you loved it and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!